Hello and welcome to Who Rocks New Mexico. I'm Richard Holcomb. Each week we get up close and personal with the companies that rock New Mexico and take you behind the scenes to get the story behind the story. Today we'll meet David Perry of Golden Eagle Design and see just how creative kitchen and bath fixtures can be. We'll learn how Kim Ju's internationally acclaimed photography is centered around the intrinsic beauty of everyone. Join us for another Travel Guide New Mexico moment. But first, let's meet Bill and Debbie Burrell from Floorscapes, whose selection, pricing, and customer service have it all over the big box stores.
By coming into our showroom, you can quickly understand that our mix of product, or the breadth of product, is very, very wide. We really kind of see ourselves as almost a one-stop shop.
We're very, very customer service oriented. Bill and I have a long background in retail sales, and he also has background in manufacturing, so the customer is number one. They're always right. We really take a lot of pride in the fact that our reputation now in the community is one of customer service. Floorscapes really is more than just a flooring store. A lot of people don't realize that we do window coverings, window treatments as far as soft window treatments and draperies. We do shutters. We reupholster furniture. We also do granite and all kinds of hard surfaces for countertops. And we design and install shower surrounds, backsplashes, and just about anything that's an interior finish we can help with.
Hi, I'm Debbie Trainer, and this is my husband, Randy Trainer. And we have known Debbie and Bill for a number of years. They came in and did our wood flooring, our window coverings, and they've done some tile work and did our bathroom remodels. And the results of the bathrooms and the remodel was just beautiful.
They gave us some wonderful ideas, brought in some really unique materials, and really helped us get what we wanted. There's no question that I would use Bill and Debbie again, and I would recommend them for anybody who's thinking of doing a remodel.
We work very, very hard to make sure that people are happy. Again, growing up in the community, we rely heavily on word of mouth recommendations.
We'll go as far as we need to with the customer to help them choose their interior finishes. And we don't charge for that. I think that sets us apart from a lot of our competition. We feel that we have the best selection in the state of New Mexico. We make an effort to attend markets.
We really try to stay abreast of the fashions and what's new and coming, and we really strive to be unique in that way.
I'm Judith Hurley, and we used Floorscapes 3 years ago to put new tile floors throughout our house. They helped us choose the tile. They very carefully looked at all the issues in the house, since this was a remodel rather than a new home. In addition to the floors, they did the backsplash in our kitchen, and they also retiled our master shower and tub surround. I would say we couldn't be happier with Floorscapes. They really are wonderful to work with, very helpful throughout the process, and do a terrific job on the installation.
We do love a challenge. I think all of our staff does. We'll go from a shard of a piece of tile, trying to find that for a customer, to maybe fill in an area that has a repair, to trying to find what's unique and different for a high-end home.
We get a lot of satisfaction from the before and after of getting involved in those kinds of projects. We're very sensitive about people's time. We really plug through jobs. We know that people's time are valuable, and so we work very, very hard at maintaining a schedule that we have set, and we plug through that project diligently until its completion. It gives me tingles when I can leave a home and that customer is happy. That's what gets me up in the morning. We like to sleep at night, so we want to make sure that, again, that people aren't happy, and if there's something that we need to do more, that we'll go to great lengths to make sure that they are happy.
A lot of places rock our state too. Here's another Travel Guide New Mexico moment. One of the great family adventures here in New Mexico is the Albuquerque BioPark. It's the zoo, botanical gardens, a great aquarium, and Tingley Beach where the whole family can fish. And today we're hoping that we can find some people to tag along with to let them show us the excitement that they have when they come to the BioPark. Excuse me.
Yes.
Hi, what's your name?
My name's Melissa.
Melissa, where are you from?
I am from Michigan. We just moved here.
Fantastic. And who do you have with you?
I have Abby.
Hi, Abby.
Alex.
Hi, Alex. High five, bud. Great.
And Emily.
Emily, high five, low five, all kinds of five. We were just wondering if we can tag along with you on your first visit to the BioPark.
Sure, that would be fine.
Well, let's go. We're going to have a great time. First, right here at the zoo. Let's go inside.
Lions and tigers and bears are one. Lions and tigers and bears are one. Oh, look at it! A colorful bird. I see something swimming! Oh, cool!
Train ride,
train ride, train ride.
Well, gang, did we have a good time at the zoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, the zoo's only one part of what we're going to see today. We're going to go to the botanical gardens, which is where we are now, and then we're going to hit the aquarium. So at the botanical gardens, they have a farm. It's called the Heritage Farm, and there's all kinds of stuff we get to do there. So how about if we head right over now to Heritage Farm? What do you say?
Sounds good.
Let's go.
Look at those pretty blue flowers.
Those are really awesome, aren't they? And you know what this red is right here? What's New Mexico most famous for?
Red peppers.
Red peppers, chili peppers, red and green chili peppers, and that's what they're growing right here. So what do you guys like best about cows?
I don't know.
What do cows give us?
Cheese.
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 What else?
Milk.
Milk. What else?
Butter.
Butter.
Ice cream.
You have an apple?
Yeah, back at home.
Yep, see, look at that. We said apple and look what happened. He knew exactly what you were talking about, didn't he?
Apple.
He said apple, and there he was. Next stop, the Albuquerque Aquarium.
Oh, here's one that's not on the bottom. There's a shark here. Take a whole. Look at his mouth when he just opened his mouth. Look.
Oh, look at this shark going by. Oh, look at the fish swimming by fast. Now, you know what they're doing? They're getting ready to be fed. Now, they have been dropping some fish food in here, some pieces of fish for the sharks and whatnot to eat. But you know what happens sometimes during the day? They have divers that come in wetsuits, and they come in and they actually feed the fish from inside the tank while they're cleaning the tank. It's really something to see. The fourth and newest component of the Albuquerque BioPark is Tingley Beach. Recently renovated, Tingley Beach is a fisherman's paradise. There are 3 fishing ponds to choose from. In the main pond, anyone can fish provided that you have a state fishing license, and fish can be kept per state fishing regulations. The children's pond is limited to kids 12 and under. Parents can help, but the kids have to do the fishing. The third pond is catch and release only with barbless hooks and a great place to hone those fly fishing skills. For those of you who aren't interested in fishing, you can rent a paddle boat for a leisurely float. Well, I've sure had a great time at the Albuquerque BioPark today, and I know when you come here, you're going to want to spend more than just one day. Right, gang?
Right.
And my thanks to Melissa and Emily and Alex and Abby for letting us tag along with them today. We've had a great time at the BioPark, and I know you will too when you come out and spend a couple of days. Right, gang?
Right.
Up next, let's meet Kim Ju, a New Mexico native whose photography has created one-of-a-kind masterpieces for thousands of people around the world.
This is where many songs become one, and life dances in perfect rhythm. This is everyday life when it's embraced by the extraordinary. Like no place you've ever been before, this is Albuquerque.
This month at Frost Mortgage, we are offering our clients 3.5% 30-year fixed-rate mortgages. Do you have a 3.5% mortgage? If not, call Frost Mortgage and get one.
Albuquerque Business First recently held their 9th annual Women of Influence Awards, honoring industry and community leaders throughout New Mexico. Each week, Who Rocks New Mexico will highlight one of these outstanding individuals. Congratulations to Tammy S. Jaramillo, Director of Administration of Burton Company CPAs, winner of the Financial Services category at this year's Women of Influence Awards ceremony.
My business heroes are Tim Sanders, the author of Love is the Killer app, and Ann Rhodes, who is the president of People Inc. And the reason they're my heroes is because they're living proof that good guys can finish first. And that's the way I really want to live my life and especially my career. There's a couple of traits that I think have made me successful. The first one goes back to Tim's book. And I think I've become a center of influence because of it. I love to share my knowledge. I love to listen to people and see what their goals are and help them achieve them through my network of people. I obviously don't have all the answers, but I know a lot of people who might. And the biggest rush I get is when I've made that right connection and it just all works. The second thing is my positive attitude. I can find the good in just about anybody and in any situation. And even if something bad does happen, I've got the ability to throw myself a little pity party, and then I move on, come up with a plan, and move forward. I love the diversity of the business community. We have Fortune 500 companies like Intel and HP. We have great locally run companies like Burton Company, the company I work for. And we also have the national labs that have drawn the greatest scientific minds in the world. And all of that gives us a great recipe for success. And I think as business leaders, we need to stop listening to all those lists that put us at the bottom of everything and we need to lead the charge to show the world that New Mexico means business.
Congratulations to all of Albuquerque Business First's Women of Influence.
What every child deserves.
To be safe in our home.
Food and clothes.
Not to be hurt.
A good education.
To grow up with our brothers and sisters. To be loved, valued, and respected.
El Ranchito is a loving and stable children's home where brothers and sisters can live together as they grow into adulthood or until they can be reunited with their families. With your help, El Ranchito de los Niños will continue its mission for years to come. Learn how you can help. Call us today.
Kim Ju is New Mexico's master of photography. He's photographed presidents and people just like me.
Well, our family has been here for a while. In fact, my grandparents were one of the first Chinese immigrants to come settle here in Albuquerque, and eventually my father went in partnership with them, my grandparents, and then was in business for over 50 years, the new Chinatown restaurant. I worked and grew up there, washing dishes, busboying, waiting, cashiering, pretty much everything except bartending. I graduated from Highland High School, and after high school I went to 2 years of UNM, pre-dental student, and I realized after quantitative analysis that maybe dentistry was not my thing, and so I decided to pursue my hobby, which was photography, and I picked up my first camera in my senior year at Highland, and made the bold decision to become a photographer. So I went away to school in Atlanta, Georgia, the Photography Institute of America. Worked after I graduated there for a commercial photographer. I assisted him for 6 months, and then I got real homesick. And I drove straight from Atlanta directly into Albuquerque in a 24-hour stretch and tried to look for work. I pretty much just started my own thing. And at the time I asked my father, how do you learn the business? He said, you just do it. And that's basically how I got started. I started by working for a wedding company that would hire photographers to photograph weddings. I would do an entire wedding for $25. They gave me 5 rolls of film. I also opened up a little studio on East Central. I had a display of black and white portraits in the window there, and people were kind of attracted to the pictures on the window. I had a real firm belief that in a lot of ways people's self-image is determined by the last portrait they had taken of themselves, and I think that's kind of how our reputation spread, just one client at a time, making sure everybody looked good. Actually, one of the first big celebrities that I actually photographed was R.C. Gorman. He stood out to me because he was this totally animated character. We got a call from the White House and saying, would you like to photograph Barbara Bush? And yeah, I jumped. I said, sure. I even got to photograph Muhammad Ali back when he was really big. You could just see the charisma come through the lens, and it's kind of amazing to me how these celebrities have come to us. It's been kind of like Forrest Gump in a way. You just wonder, how did this happen? How did this get here? It's just this idea that everybody's beautiful, and I think the best way to describe it is if I first see a client that I'm photographing, I'm kind of sizing them up, and analyzing a little bit, and hopefully I'm not doing it too overtly. But what I'm looking at is I'm looking at the things that I can really play up, that I want to play up, and that I think they want to play up. And it's all about creating the right angles. It's about lighting. It's about the posing. It's a naturalness, and it's a real ease, and it's a real personal connection. And this is really instilled in our photographers. Having your portrait taken is very personal. I mean, we're talking about people's faces here, and we're talking the fact that I don't know anybody that doesn't want to look good, so we really keep that in mind at the forefront of everything we do. I also think that people have different parts of their personality, Yes, we always like to take the timeless looks, but in today's society, I think people want to look like they're having fun too. So we run the gamut of different expressions throughout the session. You know, we'll have kind of a soft smile, a big smile, big happy smile. We'll have laughing pictures, we'll have jumping pictures. We try to get our clients to dance even, and really show different aspects of their personality so that when they make their final selections for their portraits, for their walls, that you know, they have plenty to choose from. And our job as photographers is to make sure that they have a hard time making a decision because they have pictures that they absolutely love, and that's underneath everything. Yeah.
We've been using Kim Ju as our family photographer about 6 years now.
The photographers definitely have an eye for capturing a moment, from your staged family-style portraits to very unique, candid shots.
And some of the favorite ones we have are the ones where they weren't planned. The kids and us just, you know, being a family, and that's what we capture and that's what we love.
Up next, your sync, a fashion statement.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson, the owner of American Tire and Service. Do you know what makes a great mechanic? What makes one shop better than another? Training is mighty important. Certification? You bet. Experience? The more the better. Knowledge? Cars are complicated nowadays, and believe me, these mechanics need to know a lot. But do you know what really makes a great mechanic? Heart. It's a passion that drives the mechanic to do the right thing every time. At American Tire, it's the first thing we look for in a mechanic. Of course they have the training, the certifications, the experience, and the knowledge. But heart is what makes it all work for you and for us. Our entire team is dedicated to professional service. We all know that's what it takes to bring you back. We've been helping people like you for over 25 years. We're locally owned and proud to serve you. Come ask for me by name, Doug Wilson. I'd love to serve you.
American Tire and Service on Highway 528 between Southern and Northern. The only guys for you.
Hi, I just saw Robert Wagner on television reading a script about reverse mortgages. You know, Robert doesn't know anything about reverse mortgages, but I do. Every month at Frost Mortgage, we loan hundreds of thousands of dollars to seniors to eliminate their mortgage payments for the rest of their lives. How much better would your life be if you didn't have a mortgage payment to make next month? If you're 62 or older, give us a call and we'll show you how this wonderful mortgage program works.
Selling luxury properties is one of my favorite things to do. Why? Because it's like an art. When you have a luxury property, it's special. It's not like any other property there is out there. I'm part of 3 elite networks, one of being the Elite 25, which is 25 of the state's best realtors when it comes to selling luxury properties. The other one is New Mexico Select. These are the select agents in New Mexico when it comes for selling high-end properties above $500,000. The other network I'm involved with is Keller Williams Luxury Homes International. That exposes your property to the world.
What Oscar and I like about Joe is that he understands the home building business. He understands what it takes to get the job done. He understands how we like to produce the dream home for people. He knows how we operate Renaissance Custom Homes.
So if you're thinking about buying or selling a property, give the Maez Group a call. Ask for Joe Maez. I guarantee you, I'm the Joe you should know.
When it comes to selection and service, Golden Eagle Design ranks high in the bath and kitchen fixture department.
Golden Eagle started back in the 60s and early 70s, but then in '92 in our Taos location we had room for a showroom, and I opened up that location myself, so we built a showroom in up there. Then in the early 2000s in Santa Fe, and we built our showroom there at that office. So we opened the first Golden Eagle here in Albuquerque in 2005. We moved over to this location in November of 2009.
As our plumbers come in, they want to see or have different choices for their customers, you know, as opposed to just chrome one style. And they'd ask us what we'd have. We'd have to pull out boxes and, you know, well, is this what we're looking for? They'd say no. So it came to mind that if we had stuff displayed out, so you have the different colors, the different fixtures, they can see what they want. So showroom was thought of, and we did it.
We have always, and that was our primary focus when we started, was we would always do our best to have the very best products available for our contractors and their customers, but also provide the very best service. And that's been a philosophy that is passed on to all of our employees. And the majority of our employees all start in the same place. We all start in the warehouse, pulling orders, driving trucks, delivering product. And you learn about taking care of customers at that point. This is what we do. This is our lifeblood. We've been here for 54 years concentrating on this part of it. We're not a Lowe's or Home Depot that sells lumber or flowers or electrical. We sell plumbing and heating fixtures and appliances to make lives simple and easier.
Another thing we do is we get into the different ADA compliant pieces, whether it's the sinks, we have the toilets, showers. Reason we got into that is because people don't want just a hospital look, just stainless steel and white.
We have a very wide variety of different options and fixtures to where people can design a room around their lifestyle, and Golden Eagle is the best place that you can get plumbing and heating fixtures.
There are many dentists around New Mexico, many of whom offer similar services. So what makes Dr. Greg Lepore of Smiles by Design so different? Well, you're about to see.
I honestly believe my staff is one of the best in the industry or in dentistry. And we spend a lot of time teaching them our philosophies, and I think they understand that and they know that very well. And through that, they can take better care of our patients. And our patients, it's really important to develop this partnership and a lifelong relationship with them.
One of our goals is to let people know how much they can appreciate their smile, how much we can do to improve their smile so that they can really enjoy it for a lifetime.
It's about seeing that change in that individual, to see their mouth go from maybe unhealthiness or having some disease to where they're happy and healthy. So, we're committed to that, and we work with them closely.
My name is Laura, and I'm a dental technician here in the office, and I've been with Dr. Lepore for 17 years. The thing I like most is being able to give somebody confidence to smile where they may have been self-conscious and not wanted to smile because they disliked something about their teeth.
I have to say, I really enjoy coming to work every day. I have a wonderful staff, and they bless me every day. I enjoy coming to work. I get to interact with them, and you get to enjoy what you do. Luckily, dentistry is one of my hobbies, and it also happens to be my job. And so hopefully that passion shows through all of us.
Well, that's Who Rocks for this week. I hope you liked the show as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. For more information on the Who Rocks segments, or to find out how your organization can rock New Mexico, we invite you to go online to whorocksnm.com. I'm Richard Holcomb, inviting you to join us again next week for another Who Rocks New Mexico. Have a great week, everybody.